Hello everyone, No Justice here. Welcome back to another episode of Pathologic 2, back after my Christmas break, and we are on day 3. I'm going to reacquaint myself to where I actually am. I've got a bunch of stuff. I think I sold everything I needed to do to the Broken Heart. I'm just going to wait around until the start of day 3, which means I need to be near Vlad for the quest on day 3. I think that's the only place I need to start, near Vlad, and then I'll be found by Patches sometime in the afternoon, so let's go ahead and see what I need to... I mean, I can sell this pocket watch and this Twirine to a shop of some description. I think the Shady Shop's the closest one for me to go to. And I want to avoid going through any districts where I might encounter any kind of mugs or anything, so best off going round this way, I think. And then I'm close... I can save at Griefs, and that takes me over near Vlad's for the start of day 3. Okay, so let's roll. How much money do I have? I do have a lot of money, actually. Maybe it's worth going to this grocery over here, just kind of sneaking around, selling to this grocery to pick up some more food. Yeah, okay, let's do that. We were in a plague district, so actually there's no chance of me running into any mug has my immunity. Immunity's fine, but I can probably get through to the grocery store and back to get down to Vlad's in time without getting infected or having to use a tincture here. Let's drink some water first. Try and find some rotten food or bloody bandages in these bins over here. Ball bell, nice. So who was it? Did it tell me someone's in danger? It's telling me that Peter Stuyvesant is in danger. Interesting. It's telling me that he's in danger, despite the fact I technically don't know where he lives yet. Until the quest later on today, but I will. Yeah, because it doesn't tell you about the Willows or Peter Stuyvesant's loft, with the only two people who can theoretically get infected today. So it means you can't treat them before Georgie Kane asks you to later on. Spoiler. A retroactive spoiler warning for that one. Although I'm assuming most people who are watching this have actually played most of the game already, so... Show me your wares. Also take this watch and this Twirine. Oh, is it probably better wait till tomorrow to sell the watch? I think I'll get more for it tomorrow. Definitely just ditch this Twirine though. I don't need this broken scalpel. Do I? I'll need to get two infected organs. Tomorrow. I'll need to start getting infected organs to try and make a panacea, to try and... Yeah, it is day 4 when Act 3 starts. Just only the scalpel for tomorrow. Maybe I just ditch this watch now and just save inventory space. I think it's like 1400 tomorrow though. Maybe it's worth saving. How much is coffee? I can probably ditch a coffee to get these two. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh yeah, it gives me space for these canned foods as well. Okay, brilliant. So I'm looking to go... Want to even visit the Shady Shop? I have my gun, I have it fully repaired. Maybe it's worth... Oh, have I gone herb picking yet? I don't think I have, you know. Should have watched my previous video before getting back to this one. Try and find some more herbs so that I can brew some Medrol Plus with these 13s, whoever it is I have hanging around. Because I've only got one Medrol Plus left, and I'll need that later on today. Yeah, it's a good time to spend while I wasn't have any quests to complete. Which means I'll need to turn back around and go right. Head towards the crude spawn and then into the cemetery. I should have time. Yeah, been away for Christmas, so apologies about the delay in uploading this one. But we should be try and make sure we get a lot of these completed soon enough. And we actually have to kill somebody. Well, not done much fighting yet. Well, are you a regular townsfolk or are you a bandit? You are a bandit. Wow, you had a lot of stuff on you. Oh, give me a fingernail. That's pretty good. I'll try and use up some of this hunger. Tasty blood. Yeah, I'm heading to the cemetery, aren't I? Trying to avoid staying in the town. Case of bandits. Or muggers, I think the game technically terms them. Ooh. A piece of twine, that's what I was looking for. So I've got 14 minutes of darkness left, so that should be plenty of time to go and pick up some reasonable amount of herbs in the cemetery. It's usually a swevery at the end here. Not today, though. Hey, Murky. Ooh, got an Ashen Swish. No, Ashen Swish is over here. So all the twires sound the same, but Ashen Swish, White Whip, and Swevery all sound different. For what it is worth. I'm gonna go visit the cache over here as well. I hear you buzzing. Let's be on the other side here. There you are. Come on. There we go. You're the Raggy Barrow? Have I got time? Apologies, I'm heading to Vlad's now. We've got 20 minutes. Strange dearth of herbs there today. Oh, there's a Swevery. There's a black twine here, I believe. There's a blood twine, and there should be a Swevery to the left of Aspty's house. Aspty's hospice, rather. Apparently he's not spawned today. Having to use 2 rounds to kill every enemy in this game is going to be very challenging. Hi Nara, I will come and speak to you once I have brewed some potions. Save. Did I leave any in here? I have an ash and suspicion here. And these 2 Zerk tinctures, which I might as well take with me in case I want to trade some Herbrides. So I can still fire 4 more rounds before I have to repair this. Let's rearrange and make this a little bit neater. Got loads of trade goods. Got some blood for Var. Probably sell these clothes actually, I never really need them. Hunger's fine, exhaustion's fine. I need a... That's what I need. I need a regular cloak so that I can upgrade my inventory. What am I missing here? So I need a needle and thread and cloak. I'm sorry about your loss, but still, think bright thoughts. Earth takes her due, but gives in kind. Have you now remembered me? Do you remember our connection? Ah, it's you, Basagan. I'm all yours, Kirchen. I have no needs for such gifts. This is what you told me once. I often dream of salt, either its taste or colour, or whole salt pits, or something, or holding some in my pinched fingers. Do you believe me now? Wait, it can't be. Ene she yun kun geshepshe. But you're not heartless, however cruel. I won't leave you. I hold no grudge against you. Just mind this. When you finally remember, when you finally realise why you need me, do not hold a grudge either. Promise? Not the time to hold grudges. Don't send me away. We are bound, you and I. I am yours. Remember that at least. Alright, I'll remember. Right, let us go. And then a Siskin will come up and tell us to go see Vlad. So I guess I'll just meet him on the way to Vlad. Always. Oh yeah, we're in actual daytime now, so don't need to worry. Is it worth going to the Soul and a Halves? They accept like bull bell and scissors. I think that might be it. Except fishing hooks. There's 2 chalks that the chickadee will accept. They'll only accept... Oh no, it's... Yeah, so I think I've got 10 trade for that chickadee, so I think I'll need a little bit more before I can actually get... Like, I think it might be milk or canned food or bread that she might have today. I want to at least collect more, and I don't think just scissors and some fishing hooks. I could probably trade to some children for dried fish later on today, so I don't need to visit the Soul and a Halves just yet. So I'll be coming down. I'm coming around to them later anyway for a quest later on. There's Siskin. Right. Ooh. Losing some frames. Come on, come on, come on. Where are you? Apparently he's disappeared. Oh well, let's go to Griefs. Anything to say to me today? No, just trading. Do I need anything here? How much do you take the watch for? 1020. I assumed there was somewhere else I could sell that for better today. Worth taking a lockpick from Grief always. It's super cheap and you can trade it for toast, which is now more expensive for toast plus another thing. And a single toast is more expensive than a single lockpick in stores. So it's worth picking up it's always worth picking up lockpicks from Grief. I need a singular needle, but I can really trade for one later from one of the women or one of the Siskins later on. Let's go and do a Save-A-Rooney. What have I left in here? Anything else worth leaving in here? Probably exchange this broken lock like this again, like an instant kill, or it's probably a deals 100% damage kill. So on these runs, you won't actually kill them entirely, which is frustrating, but it is what it is. I did decide to do this to myself. I don't think there's anything I need from this. No, I need the leash tomorrow, so that's fine. And I've only got 1 stack of water, so I'll need to keep those. Come on, where's the person telling me to get a bloody Vlad? I guess I'll just walk over there anyway. Let's go check this bin. Nothing. Please have needle. I would like one. You do? Thanks. Nope. People standing in this corner? No, but there is. Oh, there's a pochard here who I can get hazelnuts from. How fares your kind, Katanga? Do you know what an udurg is? What does the Kandra sigil stand for? A body that contains a world. Everybody knows that. Everyone but me. The Hara. It can be a creature made up of many creatures, like a family. A taglur, a group of people bound by the same fate. I see. Our words are erased, Katanga. We turn our father's flutes into sticks. We take old words, big words, and apply them to small things. But the connection to the source is still there. The lines remember. Kayadi, let Mother Bodo caress your step. Take that. Fine if you have any tweezers and or soap. I would like to buy those because they are cheap. Soap for 64. Get a lot for that mask, can I? Yes, I'll never really use the clothes. I'll never get much use out of them. I brew so many Medril Plus tinctures that things that stop your immunity draining are just better off being sold. Hi there. Vlad has an urgent matter. To do my... Otherwise I'll lose both my house and a large sum of money unless I go. Well, I guess I'll just have to go then. Right, this woman here likes my soap that I've just got. Let's see if she'll trade it for something. Nothing worth my time. What about you? Kashk for soap. Deal. Nice 64 ruble kashk there. Not worth it for more for you, I don't think. Bull bell for... How many fingernails have I have? I've got 7 fingernails? I probably do need more, but I think I get them. I can trade better for them from Jegadies than I can from there. I do actually need morphine for the quest later on today, so... Or for quest tomorrow, sorry, so I will definitely trade that, actually. And then from you... I can take those for 2 beetles, which no one else trades highly for, so I'm just happy to take the reputation boost. Right now to Vlad. Save. What I leave here? Did I leave anything here? Just water.
If you pay what you owe, what you're worth, you'll know.
Good thing you've come to visit, Master Barach. Right on time. Early bird gets the worm indeed. The Canes plan to take away your house. Isidor's dead, God rest his soul, and his heir is on the run. The decision will be made today. Why were the Canes even involved? As you should know, the town is ruled by 3 families. I hold the economy. The abattoir factory, station, and warehouses, known collectively as the Bull Enterprise. A silly name, but it stuck. Sabarov upholds the peace, he handles the populace, and the Canes build. Houses, other structures, general planning, all on them. I know this. The Canes see all houses, including yours, as cogs in a machine. They might decide to demolish it, or do something else entirely. The late Simon Kane was close to your father. One could say they were friends. Opposites truly do attract. Yes, they do. Let them have it. If you don't want the house for yourself, I'll be happy to take it off you. I'll pay you good money for it. Never let a good thing go to waste, I always say. There's no change in the Canes' minds with money. They have enough. They have enough. However, you, however, might succeed. Go see the judge, and soon. You might be too late in an hour or 2. They live in the Crucible, right? So now we go on this wild goose chase. So let's talk to you. Which department are you from? Cutting? I'm not working. I'm a doctor. Good. We get a lot of workplace accidents. We need a doctor. We need a doctor. At least if he's like old Burach. God rest his soul. Turning in his nose at nothing and not trying to swindle 3 days' payment out of you for a single examination. A taskmaster, I suppose? Enough! We've been silent for too many years. Where did it get us? To the brink of starvation. Our patience runs thin. So what happened this time? The factory shut down 2 days ago, didn't you know? I mean, yeah, there's this soot problem, but when will it run again? How many of us will find ourselves on the streets? Will anyone pay us for the downtime, or will the payment be reduced? I can tell you right now it's the latter, and they won't feed my children. Yeah, true. We want to at least be told what's going on. Why is the train not coming? Why did they cork up the termitory? I'll tell you why, because they want it all shut down. They're just looking for an excuse to close the factory. There was no accident, and the toxic soot is a lie. A cover, a crock of shit. Perhaps. Are you going to see the man yourself? Tell him we ain't leaving without an answer. More people will come. We'll stay here for as long as we have to. Let the hateful pig tell us the truth. Alright, I'll tell him. And by that I mean I won't. I'm going to do important stuff. And as much as I sympathise with the plight of the working class in this town, being a member of the working class myself, I'm not going to deal with that shit when I could be trying to cure this whole plague thing. You have a kashk and tweezers. No, these are better off traded to other people, I think. As much as I would like that kashk. Yeah, I have nothing I want. You just have bandages. Aha! Patrolman, that's what I was looking for. You have immunity boosters and toast, which I will happily trade lockpick for. And some reputation. You just have tweezers. Yes, fingernail soap, 2 of those. Take that. Nothing. Yes, absolutely. Another fingernail for those 2 fishing hooks. Nice and efficient trading. Just had immunity boost. I think these are the only people like around here yet. So I'm going to get my boat over to the bridge square to go and see Georgi Kane. "40-minute journey. Hunks I already. Need these. Hello, Mr. Kane.
An umbilical cord connects the Earth and the cosmos. It is a ladder, a spring, a bowstring. It is you.
You are Artemi Barach. Greetings, Judge. About the house. Now, after you have seen you with my own eyes, I relinquish all claims I have on your property. The house is yours. That's all it took? I'm going to write a decree. Pass it to the prefect of the Hindquarters District today, of course. Thank you, Judge. And save. And gotta go right back to this one here. Now, shall I want to go via Lara and trigger that? I probably should trigger the Lara's quest because it involves going back down to speak to Ruben. Or should I just ignore Lara's quest today? I think it's worth ignoring Lara's quest and just trying to trigger the plague event as quickly as possible. And you don't get anything from doing Lara's quest. You just get information, really. And all it is it takes Bad Grief away from his house, and his zone gets infected tomorrow. So I want to be able to treat him in his house as soon as possible, rather than him being over here where you'd be meeting up with him. So I just want to go straight over back to here, so I can go to the Hindquarters District and speak with the prefect. Oh, you're a person wandering around an infected district. I can trade you things that I'm never going to use for cheap stuff. 3322. Oh. You're in an infected district, but you don't trade like a person who is in an infected district, which is odd. No matter. For some reason, the plague clouds, when they fly, the plague clouds only track where the actual paths are. So if you just stay on the grass, it's very easy to avoid the plague clouds. Let's go into this pharmacy, see what they got. Tweezers, please. Thank you very much. Nice and cheap and cheerful. Now, I have plenty of inventory space right now. That should be enough. That's enough space for everything, yeah. Have a quick looteroonie in here. Sounds great in here. I'll loot your corpse. Each of those. Take some blood. Infected blood, that's what I wanted, so I can brew a tincture as soon as possible. Oh, all of those drawers are infected. Oh, I couldn't get any of them anyway. God, this sounds really, really hot. Did I just run through it? It keeps sounding like I'm running through plague clouds here, but I can't see any. Is this game bugged? I'm gonna close this door. Oh, it must have been when I took the infected blood from the guy. That makes sense. There is a cloud right here, which I can sneakily avoid like this. Or apparently I can't do that. Fuck me. Right, was all of my tinctures gone? Pick lock? You're not supposed to be locked. I'm getting very frustrated with this game right now. Right, finally some non-infected drawers. It's useful. Drink the rest of these tinctures. Right, Mr. Prefect, hello. This place has been picked clean, nothing more to loot. If you're feeling brave, check the neighbouring houses, maybe there's something left. Prefect of the district, looking for you. I claim the house. Fancy paper. House belongs to me. Air's not fit to breathe. So what now? Poor and brave went around trying to loot the houses so I can take whatever I want. As long as I'm not rid of the soot, alright. Brilliant. Townsfolk running scared. It will dry man's lungs in a second. I heard of several being dead already. Okay, take the paper. Black stuff or no black stuff. The house is mine now. Good. Open drawers. Well, I had to burn through all of my tinctures for this, which is tedious to say the least, but... So I've got to try and avoid this cloud. Which I did, successfully. Right, now get the fuck out of here. So next trigger is over here for the Soul and a Half Fortress. Plenty of dead item shop stuff. Geez, I need more. Need even more food. I need to go to a clothes store to get a cloak. So probably best off cutting around here and then going via this clothes store. No, I want to stay near Soul and a Half Fortress. But then again, there's only clothes store here. It's over here, which is in the infected district. So maybe it's best just sticking here to Vlad's, and then I can go down here. It's loud, isn't it? Guess we'll drink all of these. Is there something to loot in here? There is. I always miss this one. Ah, things that stack, my favourite. Now I need to make space for this bracelet. With the lemon, I guess? Oh. Jeez, there really wasn't enough space there, was there? Right, what am I going to leave behind? Because there's some good stuff there. I guess I can pour out this infected blood, so I'll be able to get some from there later. Notkin. Come by, Big Bear. Looks like our trouble's hunting packs. What's going on? Patches come down with something nasty. He's burning up and won't last long. The dandy doctor from the capital examiner told us the pills would kill him for sure. Did he tell you anything else? He said our place should be locked up so we don't spread whatever Patches got. Maybe it's catching. If you ask me, I think Patches ate some mouldy crackers. Tell Notkin I'm on my way. Go and find the younger Burach. If anyone can make sense of this mess, it's Isidor's son. The fancy Ruzlone thinks about boarding us up, so Burach's our only hope. We'll see. Right, so I want to pick up this meat and eat it. Pick up these chisels and find space for a singular safety pin, which I think I will just eat these chestnuts. Right, so now this quest is triggered already, so I could probably just go out of here. No, screw it, I'll go by the clothes store anyway. I've got the time. I have plenty of time. I'm very expedient in the first half of today. People to trade with, just standing around waiting for me. Oh, okay. First they locked the termitary, then the murders. Now the factory is stopped, unheard of. Fat Vlad would work us to death with no rest or sleep. His domain never stops. And now they're calling off districts too? What's going on? I wonder myself. An emergency at the factory, I guess, and now there's some sort of poisonous soot in the air. That's what people say. We'll see whatever this soot is. Person with the same dialogue tree, I think. Trade with you. Toast and immunity boosters. Yep. I'm happy with it, both of those. Just gonna make space for this toast. Let's check to see if this cache is ready for me to loot. This district gets infected tomorrow, so it is worth trying to loot the caches now. Let's open. Way more tinctures, aren't I? That stacks. What have I still got? I've still got 9 Swavery, so I still have plenty of time to. There's plenty of resources with which to brew more tinctures, at least. These kids will have respawned now, so I can try and do some more trading. You have the thread that I need. Let's try this out. You have a delicious egg. You take 4 for the thimbles, don't you? Yeah, so 4 and 3 gets me an egg and the soap. Immediately eat the egg. The delicious egg. You have a package, which we can take 2 scissors for, which is good enough for me. Oh, a kashk and apple. So eat the kashk first, as the apple lowers thirst as well a little bit. What have you got? Just soap. You have just morphine. And there's a lady over here who might take the rest of my soap for a kashk. Excellent. I think I've run out of things to trade this kid, but we'll see what he's got. Tweezers and a fingernail. 3 for that, 6 for that. Tweezers for a thimble? I think that's probably worth it, considering there's someone I can trade the tweezers to right here for a match and a hazelnuts. Oh, I've got to trade the kids here anyway. I've got bull bells. I've got so many bull bells. Jeez. Cash, please. Thank you. Aha, I can get rid of a lockpick too. Although I don't think I have any. Just got the broken one at the moment. Yeah, when it's an exact place 2 for that. Just an immunity booster. A Schmauder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Perfect. Is that the one from over there? It's not. Oh, I need that bloody thread. No, you also need fingernail for these 3. Yep. That's when I just got the Schmauder from. Well, that was worthwhile. Up to 5 Schmauders now? Yes. I'm going to need a lot of Schmauders in this playthrough. A lot of Schmauders. Please have a cloak. You do not have a cloak. Kill me. I actually need to rebuy a needle here, because I think I traded away a needle I should have kept. Yeah, I will need to rebuy another needle. Bugger. Here, that bracelet though. It's taken up loads of space and it sells pretty heavily, so does this charm. And that's all I want to sell for now. Right, still on the hunt for a cloak. There's a bin here. Right, where are the other clothes shops? There's one over here, which we're by the nutshell where I need to go there, and there's a clothes store over here. I should have gone there when I saw Georgie, shouldn't I? Or Georgie, rather. And there's one up near Lara. Anyway, let's go check in on patches. Or at least my gallivanting around managed to get me another Schmauder, which is very, very helpful. There's no one near, is there? No. Trade for you. Fishing hooks and a match. Nicely done. Drink that. Just morphine, don't need those. Aha. I hear the buzzing noise of Twilight. Of Twilight, rather. Which is right by my head. I still can't see it. It's impossible to see in the light. Kind of wasting time. Oh, there we go. Gotcha. It's interesting how many people will use the term hobo economy about the looting and trading system in this game, simply because that's how Mandalore Gaming described it in his very, very, very excellent review of this game, which I highly recommend you watching if you have a spare moment, because it's very good. And also his review of the original game as well is also a very good review. So I just made space. Such an idiot. Did I buy the needle in the end? I did buy the needle in the end. So probably give me the cloak that I want. It's probably in the clothes shop that is in the infected zone that I declined to go to. Let's check this bin. I've not checked this bin today. An empty bottle, my favourite. Nope. That there we go. Then pick that up. I can get through to knockings from here, can't I? Yeah. I think I've checked this bin, but I'll check it again. Yeah. To get rid of these bull bells. Let's check the cache. It is open. Oh well, it's a bit of a waste. What time are we on? 1 o'clock. Not making bad time.
Kharish. Bekhareb. Badojo Bainam.
He will die, Emshin. You will take his fate into your hands and he will die. Stain not your hands with the death of a person who trusts you. How do you know he's going to die? You are not a healer yet, you will fail. You're a big man, but not so big as to take on responsibility for others. But someone must try it. This is where you are, right? We can't simply let it happen without a fight. So let me fight. This is a learning experience for me. Move aside, Kete. I won't hide behind your back. You believe taking your father's vessel was enough to become him? You jest, Emshin. You cannot heal. You know not the lines. Don't take too much on, or you'll snap like a rotten bough. I don't know. Well, we'll see now if I can heal or not. Because, yeah, fuck you, Espity. You know, not believing in me and my awesome Menku skills. I'll stop now. First we're going to do a save. And we'll make some inventory space by trading with you. It is canned food, and you take 6 for each of the bull bells. And chalk, and I can take this fingernail as well. And we're going to eat this canned food right away. And trade with you. Want both of these. 9. That'll do. Not a bad trade at all. How many rounds have I got now? 16 revolver rounds. That should be good enough for quite a long time.
I'll take you to your end, rend, tend, mend.
That big city doctor was just here too. Told me to pass a message on. Don't waste your time on Patches. It's over for him. Instead, pull yourself together and come see me. I've got something important for you. That's it. What do you think? We scrounge up these pills from all over town, but the big city doctor said Patches will die if we give him any. His body can't take the strain. But you're going to try anyway, aren't you? What makes you think I can do better than that dandy? You're a doctor too, aren't you? You can heal him. Maybe you can cut away the illness. Take out his appendage or something. Should I cut off one of his legs too, just to be safe? Old Burach would have had something for this. He used herbs to find out what's wrong with his patients. He used to say Twire reveals everything hidden in the body. Can you do that? I can do many things. Come on, take the pills. Here, a handful for everything. Just make sure you figure out which one will give him, alright? The correct one will probably do the trick. Hand them over and take a look.
Look at my hands. Ignore the dirt. Just focus your gaze.
You've got a schmadder on you. So what? You're not planning on giving it to Patches, right? It might kill him, you know. You think I'm insane? It's not medicine, it's just a thing kids play with. It's not a toy, it's poison. Let me tell you a story. Several years ago, these kids were playing Plague. They gathered up a pile of pills, ground them up and mixed them. That's where the Schmauders came from. Then, a terrible outbreak happened. Some people believed the children Schmauders helped, but they couldn't have. That was their desperation talking. I see. Not to mention they're terrible for your health. You know, the only time people eat a pile of random pills? When they want to kill themselves. You don't even know what that's made of. Leave the boy alone. If you're so keen on poisoning someone, eat it yourself. Not now, but perhaps one day I will test one on myself. Or on many of the plenty of infected people. Right. I have 2 tinctures. Let's hope these are enough. It should be enough. So it's most likely these. I'm going to load the game now. Right, let's do this trade again. And then we talk to
You need a
Notkin.
partner, a buddy, a grass snake maybe.
Well, if I take a look.
Our quarrels are ended. Our friendship is mended. And if I should lie,
Right, to make sure that
course should
this
I
save
die.
scum isn't too scummy, I'm still going to use these tinctures to form the diagnosis. There we go. Smashing.
No time for rattling.
Is he going to make it? Here is steady breathing. He'll live. And that bachelor said it was no use. I knew he was lying, the big city grifter. Impossible this, goner, that. Nonsense. Wanted you to abandon us and just go see him about some urgent business instead. So wanted me to abandon a patient in favour of chatting with him? Charming. Well, he told us it was hopeless. We were worried you'd believe him and leave Patches to die. What did you give him, by the way? One of your old man's tinctures? You're a shifting one, aren't you? Should have had more faith in me. Well, he told us things looked grim and that you should drop everything to go talk to him because he said it's a desperate situation and our lot has to be quarantined. He said you shouldn't even come here so you don't catch it yourself. I see. I should pay this man a visit. So I have these antibiotics to use later. Run out of all of my tinctures, and I go to see Dankovsky in the Stillwater. Before I drink some water, I'm going to eat these kashkas. This kashks. Move this lemon down here. Hunger's looking pretty good. Yep. Right, okay, time to go. Oh, hey, Sticky.
Well knows the kitten whose meat it has eaten.
So I cleaned our place up. I burned the trash, took away the bones, the cracked ones, and I put that weird grey goo from the table in a bucket. Might be useful, right? No risk for the wicked, huh? I also whip us something for us to eat. Got any money? No money for you? I'll go home and make everything myself. Anyway, when you're coming back, should I wait for you? Someone's going to take care of your dad's stuff, and I think it'd be great if we did it together. Why do you care? By the way, I broke a pipe over there. I don't think it was important, though, so it hit me alright? I'll fix it myself. Ball has a pipe like that. I bet he'll trade it for a bottle of alcohol. We have a couple of those things, right? No trading anything. Right, there are swire plants buzzing at me over here, and I need to pick these up so that I can actually brew some more tinctures. So just got 3. I can make 3 plus tinctures here. So to get to Dankovsky, I'm going to do it It's actually probably quicker for me to walk over there rather than take the ferry. The boat is 50 minutes, and I think I can walk there in about half an hour. So we'll see what time I get there. Obviously, when your stamina runs out so quickly on this difficulty setting, the boats are really, really useful, but I think in this case, I'm fine to just walk over there. I'll probably take the boat up to the next destination afterwards. I'll probably go up to the grocery on the way. No, he's right by a clothes store, isn't he? Perfect. Yeah, that'll work out nicely. Pop into this grocery in this clothes store, I think, actually. Everything to sell? I'll probably sell off these spare antibiotics. Go trade with the kids as well. Aha. Speaking of which... Oh. I don't have anything to do. This guy the kid wants. You have lots of these. You like transport for 3, mean to be for 3. That's not a reasonable trade, I don't think. I like stopping up on safety pins because chickadees trade pretty heavily for them. I picked up another lockpick now so I can trade with this guy. No, I need to wait for you to want to have toast, I think. Oh yeah, grocery store. I need to go and see if they've got any walnuts so I can trade to that teensy. Two lemons and a fresh meat. So that still leaves me with hopefully enough to still buy the cloak if I can past it. I'm probably okay for lemons right now. Maybe just the one. Maybe 2 smoked fish is better than 1 fresh meat, I think, because it's easier to carry and stacks with my other things. And I'm likely to find it, so I can still buy both lemons. So I have 1,000 left for the cloak here. That makes no sense. No, you over there, you down. You over there, you down there. There we go. And pick up these smoked fish. Of this post shop, but I've walked over here now. Let me all trade with you. You have pemmican and fishing hooks. Thank you. No, Teensy has nothing I want. You have a delicious egg, which I'll trade for its raisins. Oh, do I want fingernail and chalk? Fingernail and soap, rather. I don't have any soap to stack it with, though, actually. So probably best off leaving that for now. Actually, how much trade value do I have for Teensies at the moment? Only 26. Yeah, it's a waste of hazelnuts, no waste of peanuts. So I'm looking for... I need loads of walnuts and buttons and safety pins for these Teensies. Just in case I run across one with a Shrouder. Doing really well for Shrouders at the moment, so... Don't want to waste that. Ah, no, I need space. go. You have fish. Excellent. You probably want to aggressively trade with the candle stubs, as Teensy doesn't trade for them. More springs, exactly what I need. There's more kids straight over here. Please do not have a shrouder. I will be very tilted if you do. No, thank God. That's right, I was going to go this way so I can go find the clothes shop. Can I get through around there? No, I can't do. Let me trade with this tot to see if he's got... Oh, blood fire. Perfect. I'll take both of those. Oh, it's been with nothing in it. Okay. I traded away my only lockpick. Oh, I have another lockpick. Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't trade it away because he only had things I didn't need. I think it's this guy, but I'll just double check. No, you do have toast and immunity booster. Perfect. Everyone keeps throwing away chisels and grindstones. It's very weird. Still no bloody cloak? Losing my patience quickly with you guys, to be honest. Although there's another clothes shop on the way I can check, so... So I'm going up and to the right. Game's running slowly today, although I'm running Streamlabs OBS in the background, so... Another grindstone. And yet another grindstone. Luckily this guy accepts grindstone, so it's not too bad. I'll take some metal scraps for these 2 chisels. Yeah, candle stub can go to kids, can't it? So it's a worthwhile trade, because basically he's the only character that accepts grindstones. So it's always want to do that trade, I think. And you do not have any smoked meat today. What's in the bin? Another spring. Excellent, got a good collection going on there. Nope. Nope. Get out of the way. Move, bitch. Get out of the way. I can... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite. I think that cache has already been raided. Yes. Yeah, because the teensies don't accept the candlesticks, but they do accept the safety pins when I do that trade. And you have nothing I need. I think I'm okay for these things at the moment. Let's check this bin. So many bloody grindstones. Who's throwing away all these grindstones? And yes, another chisel as well. Those for a slice of meat. So I'll eat this, move this to here, pick up the meat. Oh, buzzing at me. Can't see where you are though. So first off, go to VAR and sell this. So first of all, clothes shop. Try and see if they've got a cloak for me to buy. Sorry, it's not been a particularly action-packed episode today, but yeah, hopefully we'll get a little more of that moving forward. Still no bloody cloak. Right, VAR and then Dankovsky. Oh, you have meat I can't trade for. Very sad. And you have fish that I can't trade for. How very tedious. Tweezers, nice. I can actually sell these antibiotics that I'm just not going to use. And say hello to VAR. Trade, get rid of these 2 things of blood. You have nothing cheap to buy anyway. Oops, wrong way. Ah, Mr. Coffee Man, it's been a while. Oh, hello, Teensy. Fuck. So I can get 3 safety pins from the starling over there, which gets me to 9. Where is she? Starling's here. She had 3 safety pins or 2 safety pins? She had 3 safety pins. Do you have anything I can trade to a teensy? Chestnuts, which is 2. And Teensy takes that for 3. So I can buy an immunity booster from the chemist. Trade. No, is it Vi has the immunity booster? Yes. Paying 209 for a chestnut does not feel good. But it is what it is. Gotta do what you gotta do for Shrouders. A lot of running around here. I should put it on 2 times speed of this part. Perfect. Right, burnt through a lot of resources for that, but we're doing not too badly story-wise. It's only 3:30 actually. What we leave at like 20 past 1 on the way here, so it's taken about 2 hours of game time. So essentially, if I'd have gotten the boat, it essentially spent 1 hour and 20 minutes doing all this trading, and I got a Shrouder as part of it. So.
God keeps the moon from the wolves.
Who are you? Artemi Ruach, surgeon. What do you want? You look like you can hardly read. I doubt you're into stargazing. Where's Dankovsky? Staying here, right? He's not here. He's gone to the town hall for a meeting. An important meeting with doctors. Why would he set up a meeting here then? He didn't. And you know what? You're not welcome in this house. Stop shaking. Just need to talk business. We're gonna go save whilst I'm here. And then we get the bell. Ding dong. Let's try and arrange this a little bit nicer. Bong. Jesus. Unmatch. So next time I find a teenage boy, I can just trade some smoked fish, hopefully. I know you point me that way, guys, but I don't want to go that way. I've got a boat to catch. Got 4 fingernails still, so I'll at least trade for some more fingernails later, but I think we're all good. Where's the closest one? Oh, the one at Lara's is probably a good one to go to, because then I can pop by the clothes shop on the way there. I know there's a bell. I'm just gonna go shopping first, right? I know, you know, the apocalypse is dawning, but I've got to go shopping. How else will capitalism function if I don't go shopping all the time? Finally. Thank you for that. Guess go shopping for food as well. Smoked fishes, smoked fish and a lemon. What can I sell? Worth 150? Morphine? Ah, how convenient. please stop ringing? Right, save after all of that.
It's clear. There's no water beneath the town. Perhaps my child is not such a fool. Kindred blood and all.
An epidemic, Barach. Plague. And if it's the same sand plague that smothered 300 of my workers 5 years ago, then it's serious. Very serious, my boy. Your father saved us back then. But now I need you at hand. Do I make myself clear? What's going on here? That's of no concern of you, Barach. Everything important that could be done, I've done already. There'll be a fund, there'll be headquarters, intrigue, sleepless nights. Everyone here thinks they're crucial to defeating the outbreak, but they're scared, mistaken. What can they tell you? I'm a doctor, I need the full picture. So you have time on your hands? Then go to each of them. Talk to 1, 2, 3 people. Fill your head with minutiae. While time is running out. Your time. 7 empty conversations. You don't need them. I can tell you all you need to know. Fair enough, I'm not big on big chatter. What do we need to know? We have 4 doctors, well, 3 you excluded. They'll work on the epidemic. The headquarters will be there. All your actions, their actions, will be accounted for and rewarded by the anti-epidemic fund. I like incentivizing entrepreneurship. If you work well, you are paid well. So rest assured, they won't sit on your hands. Right, got it. That's all I needed to know. Speak to
Everything is
Georgi.
connected. Woven together, it forms a pattern in the great design. A human weaver who makes new connections cannot be ended by death.
It's spreading across Earth, the lower town, between the gullet and the abattoir. Thanks, Judge. I know which part of the town is called Earth. 2 architects live on Earth, Andre and Peter Stammerton, both geniuses, each in his own way. Please, take them into your care. You could let the whole town die, but those 2 must survive. Why? Because you won't find mines like theirs anywhere else in the whole continent. We hunted them for much too long. My brother Simon collected many brilliant specimens in this town. You know, it is an ark. Well, where do they live? Priest lives in the loft above the Tanners. Andre, though, rarely leaves his broken heart at the pub below the factory. I put my hopes on you, Doctor. Pay them a visit as soon as you can. Oh, I'll take a look after I've brewed some tinctures, because I have fuck all right now. Yeah, I've only got enough for 4 tinctures currently, so I'm going to need to go home and brew some more before I do any of that. I have no money. Literally exactly 0 money. Right, so I need to go home and brew tinctures and upgrade my inventory anyway. So I'll probably get this boat down here and go trade with these children. Yeah, that sounds good to me. To be fair, it makes sense that Barach's stamina runs out pretty quickly, considering he's just come back from university. Yeah, I think we all put in a lot of weight at university, right? Ah, the old NPC glide in the distance. Do I actually have anything I can trade these women? No. Right, let's go just go to the kids. Right, I really have nothing to trade these kids. Shadow Smiler would have been absolutely hilarious. Right, so I need to go over and pick up some herbs and see if there are actually any see how many I can pick up. Ideally, I would like 7 pieces of twire, plus an additional one for each swevery I find. Oh, I forget this curves way around here, whatever. It's only 20 past 5, I've got plenty of time left to do all my treatments for today. Yeah, I spent a time wandering around the cemetery earlier in the morning when I could have just come here. Oh well. It is what it is. Where have all the herbs gone? Aha. Swevery's there. Aha. That's where you're buzzing at me from. It's that one. I hate doing this in the daytime, but needs must. It's nice and relaxing though. Apart from when you hear the buzzing, you can't find the bloody herb. There's usually 3 on this bit. There's usually 1 here, a swevery here, a black twire at the end. Right. We've got 14, 15, 16, and we've got 11... 15, that's fine. Gives me enough for plenty of tinctures. What trade goods have I got? I think it's just, yeah. Aha.
Mendemchen. Merich Mendech. Medegeg Zurla.
Bichara, you are a true heir to Isidore. You show it with alacrity, with your deeds. You know the ties that bind the world. Drop it, Kete. I will never compare to him. He was a true weaver. Any new thoughts on the contents of the Adhar? No. Sorry, Aspity. Don't know what I'm doing. Oh, hey, Sticky.
A long neck and a fat body, and hooves for feet.
Oh, that was
So
something.
it's an albino. And people say it wasn't the earth that made it.
Is this broken? Does it give me infinite water? I mean, I'll take it. Because I do need infinite water to brew these tinctures. So, oh yeah, time passing the screen to actually do this as quick as possible. do. Upgrade inventory. Oh, I traded with my thread. I'm such an idiot. Right. Okay, let's go to the crude sprawl and see if we can trade it for someone there. We're gonna have to eat a lemon and a fish and a drink. I'll take those. Take another fish. I know they're traded with a needle that I need for the inventory upgrade, but I'll probably find another needle. I can find needles elsewhere. Pemmican and nothing to trade. A package? Oh, it's got chalk in it. They hide the bloody twine in that hedge. It's very tilting. You might as well make use out of the cloak while I've got it and wear it in the infected zone, and then come back and do my inventory, because I've got plenty of space. So I can travel. Why is it not letting me travel to the boat that's by Peter's place? Does it just not let me do that today for some reason? Or is it just not letting me travel into the infected zone? That's pretty tilting. Guess we'll go up here and walk down. Drop by the clothes store on the way. There's kids to trade with up here as well. Or there usually is. Disappeared for some reason. I think this is another night time where I can actually just sleep the way through the night, which is welcome to say the least. Just avoid having to use up my gun. Finally, because I've got so many resources I can be able to use to repair it with. Would I have to trade to any of the kids even if we went in there? Literally nothing. Like, I have a tweezers trade to a poachard, but that's it. It's not everything I want anyway. That should be enough to get me through to Peter's and then Anna's and then Andre. What's my immunity like? It is still at 50% and I have 15 tinctures. Time to pick up some dead items. This district is infected. Listen carefully and I'll explain what you need in order to survive. Go ahead. Immunity is your armor. It gets thinner each time you contract the disease, so good to keep an eye on it. Take pills, you know the drill. I have my own, handcrafted. Infected air lowers your immunity, slowly but constantly, simply because you're breathing it in. But that's not the worst part. If you touch them, infected person's touching infected surfaces like doorknobs or drawers. Also, sometimes feel like the pest breathes on you. Breathes? How? I'm not a doctor, I'm a common orderly. Scared witless, Mr. Brock, but I'm only learning what describing it to you in my head, but it's like it's alive. It speaks and breathes. No earth breathes on you. I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, all those touches melt immunity worse than air, like a hot knife through butter. And there's like a tumour. What? The infection accumulates inside your body, checking if you're ready for it. If the world starts to go black for your eyes, escape the infected area before it envelops everything. But if the darkness gives way, that means it's not interested in you. For now. See some interesting dreams there, mate. Ah, yes, rotten food. Exactly what I wanted. More dead items for later on today. Actually, that's what I want. Do want to go to the dead item shop and then go to bed. As always, want to stay to the side of the road. Actually, do I want to cut through here? I think I do. No, I don't want to do that. There is a big inflection cloud blocking my path. Cheers, mate. So I need a needle and I need a piece of thread. Richard Thompson's song called Needle and Thread's pretty good. Bit of random trivia that's related to the words I said. Thought the game was about to crash there, that would have been tedious. Needle. Oh, I thought I have nothing to... I have no money. Pfft. I can sell a trading card for a needle. It's miserable. Now, I'm gonna get a needle from a kid or from a member of the townsfolk. There's plenty of opportunities to do that. I've got trade goods to trade to the kids now, so. Ah, this development shop's gonna get cleaned out. I hear white whip. It was weird when my infection was when my immunity was dropping so heavily in the hindquarters prefect's house, but hey ho. Only burnt like 6 immunity boosters. Alright, I'll time to take your bottles out of here. And your money. And your twirine. This person lives, but mortal peril looms. The sand pest chokes air in the district and floods the street. I can see that. Immunity protects each person here. Some have a long one, others short, but the span of ones is long and others short. What? I never thought immunity could be measured in centimetres. A dice roll makes a clearer picture, sir. At midnight, Death will roll his dice to see if he rolls high. This one will perish. If he rolls low, this may live one day more. Your part, Burach, is to adjust the odds. Barry's no immunity, yes. I'm not completely clueless, you know. A store-bought cure tincture brewed from herbs would help them stay alive another day. Lucky me, I have plenty. Near human you must act. These doll cocoons may one day become real and need your help. Thanks. And one more thing, the plague moves stealthily. It has no need to speak of viral in its place. When a plague's by the windows, people are at risk. But on the morrow, other districts will be touched, and you must find them out yourself. So watch the town's condition close, Barach. So it's not dice then, it's hide and seek. Well, you have a thing I can loot here.
Never allow yourself any time to think. That's how you get to heaven.
I should have left this godforsaken place 2 years ago. Get clean and move away for good. But I have no spine. I'm not a real man. Cannot leave her behind. The judge wanted me to check on you. The judge? What does he want with me? I'll never build another one. No one ever will. What are you talking about? My precious tower. The locals call her the polyhedron, but I refer to her as it. As if she were inanimate. But for me, she is alive and female. I cannot abandon her. I have to gaze upon her again and again to convince myself she exists. You stink of booze and your hands are shaking. You drink a lot, don't you? A lot. I have to quit drinking, but I don't have any willpower left. So it was you who designed the thing on the opposite bank? I'm considered responsible for her creation, but I'm not God to completely defy gravity. It's happenstance. Such a tower shouldn't be. It breaks the laws of physics, the laws of optics as well. Just a coincidence. Such things are never coincidences. Listen, what's your name? Artemi Burach. Why have you come? Prophylaxis, you're in a plague district. Listen, doctor, you should check on Anna too. She's a circus artist who lives nearby. She's mysophobic. I'm worried she might lose it completely. These days, she's an interesting one. Be a pity if she died or went nuts. I'll check on her. That's my job. Right. Have an immunity booster. Hopefully you're not going to die now. Let's quickly save here. I don't think there's another thing to loot around here. No, there's not. I'm going to take an immunity booster before I head outside, though. And eat some food. Right, so just left, right, and then left. Stop at the pharmacy on the way, probably. Please don't have a thing in the doorway. Although I have so much to get rid of it, I need to. You can light your lamp. So stationary play clouds will be dissipated if you light your lamp next to them, which is convenient, to say the least. Always buzz at me. Do not have time for you. I'm in an infected district and my immunity is dropping, so I need to rush. Hi, Anna. I come bearing tinctures.
Just don't touch the face afterwards. Just leave the face alone.
What do you want? Don't touch me. Stay away. Quiet now. I'm a doctor. Are your hands clean? They are. You've touched the doorknob. So what? Microbes are transmitted with touch. They stay on the skin. Evil is transmitted with touch too, and it stays on the skin. Fate is transmitted with touch. All this dirt changes you, killing you slowly. This is so repulsive. Calm down, please. I don't even want to think about it. Everyone is prattling about that toxic soot from the factory. It's out there, behind the windows, everywhere. All this dirt and grime. It's a punishment. That's what it is. It's all about those damn children. You're a circus artist, all right? What? Now, look in the eye, listen to me. I'm going to give you a medicine to protect you from microbes. You understand me? Are you a real medic? You really can help me, so I wouldn't... Just don't touch me. I'm a real one. Just trust me. Right, now I'm going to loot all of your wardrobes for all your shit. Sorry. Enough food to get me through the rest of the day, and candle stab, morphine. Is there one? There's a thing down here, isn't there? She likes milk, toast, morphine, and candle stabs, and scrap names, apparently. And let's have a bit of a luncheon. Toast, milk, apple, lemon. Not bad. That's fresh water. Strange. Sometimes there's one here. It's not there. That's fine. We're good. We're good. Finally, both thread and needle. And you can have this twirine. And this other twirine. Oh, I'll just take the stuff I found at Peter's and sell it. So I need to go to Andre's to give him, just check up on his health, basically. And then I can do that, and then there's another quest that gets triggered when I get there.
I can't promise it'll taste good, but it will be piping hot.
Came here to have some fun, Sawbones. Plague's not time for feasts. Maybe. That's not important. Check my brother, he's took care of him. Have a drink on you. Keep your compliments. Take good care of him. If he kicks back, so be it. And you're not. You're battering around. But none of that means anything. Yeah, I have cleared this out already, and I can make another tincture with that. The important thing in here, though, are these two.
Put my trust in Paw, Claw, and Whisker, not you, Drifter.
Fancy meeting you here. How am I disturbing you? No, I'm content. As you can see, Carlin has deigned to ask us for help. That's almost like admitting he's wrong. I'd never ask him for anything, however badly we needed it. Pride is more important. We can live without him. He can't live without us. As they say, QED. Here's your friend. My enemy. Mortal? That'd be too strong a word, but fights happen, yes. When it all began, we fought until the first blood was drawn. There was quite a lot of spite. But why? Because of the tower. It changed how they think, turns dreams real. Imagine that. They're addicted to it. We, on the hand, we don't need it at all. We have our own world, no less perfect. We have our hearths and both feet planted firmly on the ground. We don't try to escape reality. Khan called us traitors, deserters. They can blow their tower. I see. So what united you two? The House of Death. Have you heard the story? The candles, dawn, the locked door? No. Things like what's happened yesterday and the day before. They never happened. People died, yes, but not like this. Death has come to town. And Death is quite a bird. A home bird, to be precise. So when he comes, he stays in an abandoned house. Even Death needs a place to rest. Right? Death comes at midnight. That's when the trouble starts. But if someone were there to find his house before midnight, and they either stay there till dawn or light the candles inside, he'd be stalled. Also, you're supposed to become immortal, but I don't believe the last part. You believe the rest of it, though? When there's smoke, there's fire. Khan is right about this part, at least. There's a grain of truth in any legend. To hell with all grudges for now. My scouts and I are looking for the House of Death today. We'll start with a crude sprawl. I have a hunch it's there. See, since you're old man, since people died there, that's where Death must feel at home. I'll find the place myself. Let me see if there's any merit to the story. I'm not going to cower behind another man. I want to show Khan the pedagogue how we do things down here. Let them hide in the tower. We'll do the work. I'll find it myself. Stay here.
What?
Yes, I know. I'm supposed to stay indoors, and the tower's inhabitants do just that. I make sure my people follow the law, but I am Casp Arcane. Your laws don't apply to me. Wrong, they apply to everyone, leaders most of all. Who else has risked their life but me? A brave lad, are you? So why are you here? To negotiate with Nodkin. Any more questions? Are you two friends now? Excuse me, but why in the world should you care? I don't understand why you find it appropriate to pry into our affairs. I do care. We're enemies, after a fashion. His soul and harvest against my dogheads, but we're negotiating an armistice now. If he lets go of his usual bullheadedness, it might happen. Are you happy now? Can we get back to our business? Right, since you came here anyway, at least stay here. Alright? Indoors. Right, I have another task now. So I go to the House of the Dead, which is here. And since you have to light candles, and we also get plenty of loot there as well. So I'm going to do that. After finally doing this inventory upgrade that I'd been trying to get done forever. So I can do the infantry upgrade and then go and trade with the kids with the people in the cruise sprawl. And then after trading with people, I can then go and do the House of the Dead quest as well. And brew another tincture too. 9 o'clock, okay, got plenty of time. Right, these people are going to give me a present, which I need to make space for. For you, Emshin, hearts, liver, kidneys, they still smell of life. Why would I need these? Make potions, as your father. Cures for grief, poison, envy, aches. He made any cure, and he had good meat. This is good meat, take it. This is punishable by death, you did know. Yes, Emshin, we do not pity ourselves. Burach Esega is already there. We still follow behind him, then arrive, then be companions. We are content to do this. Segnadehe, take these. You'll save many lives. Why would I need these? You do need these, Yargachin. Real potions have meat and ente. Herbs have borders. Your great father used more than herbs. He made cures from blood and flesh, from those alive. What kind of cures? Any cures. For pain, fever, inner fire, cures for all 3 days of the body. Now, those who know the lands can cure any disease with guts and herbs. This is how the world works. A universal method? Curious. These are a gift, so you don't risk your life. Don't cut the living unless there is need. Don't cut the dead unless there is need. Even if you're a good Menku, Bodo does not like it. Better we suffer than you. By Allah, I accept your gift and your sacrifice. Okay. Blood and... Ooh! Gotta make space for this one. I guess just eat these fishes. You sell these to Var later. Got a heart from this one. You usually don't get the heart. Do a quick save. Yeah, why is it infinite today? That's not how that's supposed to work. You and you. Get rid of these for the moment. Not going to go to VAR just yet. Upgrade inventory. Finally. There we go. Wasn't much space, but it's better than now. Sticky anything to say? No. Okay, let's see. So, House of the Dead is what I need to do next. I need to give tinctures to Andre, Sticky, Bad Grief, Vlad, Capella tomorrow. And I can go and... that's going to be closed off, so... I'm going to plan my route effectively. Well, let's do the House of the Dead first. It's the easy bit. Something needs to get done. Aha. Use for the scrap names. Found you. Right, this is the House of the Dead. Now, your immunity only starts dropping here if you touch the wrong drawers, or once you've triggered the quest by speaking to Khan and Notkin upstairs. So I'm going to do all my looting first. Get enough matches to light these bloody candles. And do the rest of the looting as well. Not many candles hanging around though. There we go. The matches what I mostly need. Is there a loot in here? Oh, there's a wardrobe here, which is locked, unfortunately. That's where they hide. It's 10 PM. Oh, a fingernail. Perfect. I knew there was a thing on the floor somewhere in here. So it's next door that had the big locked thing, wasn't it? Oh no, I don't want to touch that. This one. Yes. 220 odd coins is good for me. Right, now I want to take a tincture to increase my immunity and remove my exhaustion.
You need a partner. A bud.
So you're telling me not to come
A
here?
grass snake, maybe.
We're dead now. What means you'll get sick? We'll see. What do we do? I don't know. I guess we try lighting candles like in the legend. Well, please look, I'm less gloomy in the light. Right, let's do this as quickly as possible. Where's the candle in here? It's on there. It's 1, 2, 3. 4. And there's 2 downstairs. Nice. Now, let's go. Just check my quest log for that one. Diesel Bitophon District Viewer now. Perfect. Okay. Nothing left to do. One thing I'm going to need to do is... So the dead item shop is here, is there tomorrow. I know it's in the infected zone, so I want to be able to be near a boat at the start of the day. And I also need to prophylaxis. So the factory and the warehouses, so I need to prophylaxis Sticky Andre and Bad Grief. How much money have I got? I guess I can go to a grocery? Go to the Shady Shop. Let's do that. It's nice close by. Before its stock regenerates. Let's go this way out. I'll probably need to eat a lemon. What you got? Oof, walnut's my favourite. Lemon, smoked fish, delicious egg. I want to sell you this. It's 5.18 for the fish, 6.04 for the meat. No, I'm keep have the fish then. Stacks with my other fish. Seller, one of my millions of my myriads coffees. Get a walnuts as well. Put those there. There's nothing left to do. I might as well just kip for an hour, to be honest. Do you have anything to trade for the chickadee and the Soul and Half Fortress for that last fingernail? Might be worth it. I've got 2 candle stubs. I think that's the only thing I've got that would really take. Like the scissors are only taken by the other one. Although they're if I'm there at midnight, their inventory will reset. That's fine. I don't want to take that risk and leave myself with nothing to do. So these 2, so the infected districts are the factory, tomorrow, the factory, the warehouses, the gut, and the chine. So maybe if I want to go and prophylaxis Capella and Vlad last, and then sleep on Vlad's couch overnight, and do all my doctoring duties as soon as. It's probably the most efficient way of doing things. Dead item shop. I need to. So I can get the boats to here from the dead item shop. Yeah, so I wanna start the day in the dead item shop, don't I? Right next to, or right, at least right next to it. I've got some trade. I may just trade with some kids to finish off today then. Because I have to get the boat with him. I have to get the boat to it after this day finishes. So this boat, I'm assuming, appears at the start of day 4. I don't know why it's not there at the moment. So actually, there are kids over in this district, in the little park in the moor. So I suppose I guess to go over there. Well, let's go save, actually. Since we're here, we'll go save. I found soap in the House of Death, so I can probably trade to you. Nothing. Not seen many herb rides around town recently. No, I can trade those with the chickadees. Stuff I already had? I don't know what it was. Lemon, please. Nope. So I've actually got 32 to trade to a team, see if I find a Shrouder, so I probably shouldn't get rid of any of that. No, you. You please. Nothing. Well, actually, it's fine. I will trade for a chestnut so that I can, if I find a teensy with a shrouder, I have enough to get the shrouder. It's just the one lockpick I have here. So, what time are we on? 45 minutes until the next day. So I guess we want to go over to where the dead item shop's going to be. Which means going around here. Aha. Now it's dark, I can start to actually see these bloody herbs. Sorry mate, don't need blood yet to be able to feed you. Sorry about the Bodo. Coffee man? Do I need coffee from you? Don't think so, no. Oh, teensy. I forgot there was a park here. Router. No. 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 Egg for raisins is a good deal. Right now, I actually really need to go, and I really need to leave and actually go to the place I said I was going to go. Penultimate lemon. Yeah, it's 25 minutes to get there, that's fine. Plenty of time. Now I've traded away that raisin, I'm gonna come up to the next place. I'm gonna be 3 short of my bloody shrouder, aren't I? This kid's just to the right here. Well, it's possible I didn't read this cache, actually. I did read this cache. Is there a teensy around here? There is not. Right, we are fully reloaded for when this turns into a black zone. So I'm going to take an immunity booster for the moment. Managed to protect the Crucible from infection. Today was the turning point for it started at midnight, so now the characters roll to see if they've become infected. For those of you who don't know the mechanics, although I'm assuming most people are watching this do. Not automatically gets infected, because that's just how the game works. You get infected by patches. Peter Samson's fine. And Anna Angel is fine. Excellent.
Time waits no more. It isn't uniform. Each day is followed by a shorter night, and each night by a yet shorter day. The end is closer than you think.
Trade. Right. No schmauder, but plenty of other stuff. don't need all of these things. I definitely don't need these shotgun ammos. These firearms aren't really worth it, but everything else is pretty worth it. 47, so... It's just 8 bloody bandages, I guess, I get rid of. So you just make space for bread and milk. That's milk. Bread can go down here. Now this boat has appeared, hasn't it? Finally. So I'm just going to run into this grocery store. Oh, walking around these post-infection districts with the difficulty this high is so nerve-wracking. You cannot believe... Well, you probably can believe, but... Show me your wares. Take my watch. Just take a milk because it stacks. And peanuts because they're cheap. Right, take me home, country roads. So I've got to do some doctoring right now. And that's all I've got to do tonight, actually. There's no additional quests. I'm best off doing it here, going here, then Bag Reef, and then finishing up with Vlad, who I then prophylaxis, I think, and then a sleep at Vlad's probably the best way of doing it. Yep, so going to prophylaxis Andre first. Still here, mate. It's really bad to stay here, mate. I would advise leaving. You're not outside the Plague District, you're out in the Plague District. That's why I would recommend leaving. Yep, take this 3 things. Save the game. Find out. So like, give prophylaxis to Andre, and then I've got to find out what twire they are buying today. I think it actually might be White Whip they're buying today, which is useless to me. Yeah, White Whip, yeah. So 270, which is not quite enough for an egg. Jeez, these are expensive now. Definitely take the walnuts though. It's how much? 80, so you need to sell like 1 piece of twire. Not exactly 76. It's worked out so well this run. And then give prophylaxis to you. No doubt he will end up actually getting infected anyway, even with such high resistance, but it is what it is. Or immunity, rather. This is what the game calls it. Okay. So now I'm going to treat prophylaxis to Sticky and Grief, and then go up to Vlad and then prophylaxis him and sleep on his couch. I know we're by the. I don't want to buy the bull. I do not need a bull that only talks once. Sorry to keep breaking the immersion here, but I should probably stop doing that. Fine, it's actually emptying now, like it's supposed to do. Aha, yes, I can go sell these to VAR eventually as well. You can take one of these as well. And I can take one too, so I can lower my exhaustion and increase my immunity. Luckily, in the factory in the warehouse district, there are no plague clouds. I don't know why, but it is good that there aren't. It's worth going to the shady shop. I have nothing to sell them, or nothing, and no money to buy anything with. Give you a tincture. And then trade. I do want those lockpicks, but I had nothing. I got nothing to trade you. I got nothing. Now I've got to watch out, because there is often a plague cloud right here. Yep. I knew it was up. Let's take one more tincture, mostly for exhaustion. Trade with you. You give me lots of things. Ah, you only trade for tinctures. Ah. Guess I'll trade a tincture for a ring. 2 tinctures for a pemmican and fingernail. I can't risk it, I'm just going to take the ring, I think. Plenty of potential money from the ring, so they sell pretty well. Do you have space for that bottle? Yes, I do. Where's the bloody... There it is. And we save. Give Daddy Vladdy one of these. Say some gangsters dissing your fly girl. Now I can drop off these dead items actually, because I need them until tomorrow. I should have stacked those on top of each other, I'm an idiot. Right, we have 5 hours of sleep. Oh, we'll have a dream first. It was the herb bride dancing. Yeah, it's fine. Do need to see that. 4 hours get me to 6 AM. Okay, and then we're going to save again. I'm going to leave that one there. Well, thank you very much for joining me today. I will catch you on the next one, which hopefully will be uploading pretty soon to make up for my lack of content over Christmas period. I hope you will enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great new year. Please like, comment, subscribe to appease the algorithm gods, and all the best.